So I've decided to use Valspar Antiquing Wax because I just realized I have a Hoosier cabinet top in my living room that is just about the same color and has pretty much this kind of wear on it, but it's a little browner. The white isn't as white. So I thought I'd antique it a bit, and I'm using, this is a really good brush. It's old, but it's good. I've never used this stuff before, but it says to put on thin coats and let it dry for a little bit and wipe it off so you can get the effect that you want. This is the top of the door, so it's going to be seen quite a bit. So I want to do it, and I'm thinking I want to do you know, maybe a third of this, and in that amount of time it will be ready for me to wipe off. I'm going to use an old t-shirt to wipe it off. They say to let it, basically all we're doing is staining this, right? See how this turns out though. And the instructions say let it sit for like 1 or 2 or 3 minutes and then wipe it off to get your desired effect. I don't know what my desired effect is yet. That looks pretty good though right there, actually. But it's too dark for me. I just want it to look handled and dirty. Or, you know, used and old. That's basically it. And I think that's what everybody's trying to do. So I got my t-shirt, waiting for it to stain it, right? Maybe I'll move on. And then while the next batch is drying, I can rub the other piece, the other section. Really thick stuff, man. I wasn't expecting that. They call it wax. I can see why. And you know, the whole thing with all this, it's just paint, right? If you mess it up, you just paint over it. It's not a big deal. So you can try different things. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't know if I'm doing it, if it's going to end up the way I want it. And I don't know if I have to, you know, I'm painting it as if I were painting it. Stroking with the grain. I don't even know if that's necessary with this because I'm gonna wipe it off. But I hope that what I don't get off looks good. And, you know, I think what's going to happen is we're going to end up with some dark residue in these corners, right? That should look kind of cool. All right, I may have to get rid of the camera because I'm only doing this with one hand. Okay, it's very, very tacky now, so I'm not getting all of it off. So I guess that's what we're doing here. All right, I'm gonna have to put the camera down. I'll show you how it ends up.